I have lots of conversations with owners of private businesses about where they are in life and their business. Too often the people I talk with tell me how unhappy they are with their business. I hope that's not you. And if you do find yourself from time to time finding yourself in that position, I hope this video is helpful. So today we're going to talk about something you might not be excited about. And it is one of the keys to having a successful and ultimately a sustainable business. Now you might ask what that will be. Well, here it is. It's having the discipline to follow through. So let's say it again. It's having the discipline to follow through. So let's jump right in and get into the meat of the topic. So here's the issue that I have a lot of times. I'm a big, huge lover of bright, shiny objects. And I know for a fact that I really don't need to buy any more new software in my life. And in fact, I need to start getting rid of software that I have because I just don't seem to have the discipline to say no. And the truth is, saying no is where the discipline really starts. Discipline is about no more than it is yes. And discipline is about doing the things that you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do them. Speaking of no, the question I want you to ask yourself is, how often do you say it? If you don't say no way more often than you're saying yes, you might be falling into my trap of being a real fan of bright, shiny objects, or as lots of people say, squirrel. So here it is. It's a discipline. It's something that you need to know, and it's something you need to be aware of. So you need to be saying no. Number 3, do you have the discipline to delegate? Now, I know delegation is an activity, but it's also a discipline because a lot of times we think it's easier for us to do the job versus asking someone else to do it, which is delegation. So when you don't think about discipline and delegation, the two actually do go together. The other discipline here is that when you do delegate, do you inspect the work that you want? Now, I've talked about what I call EIA, which stands for expect, inspect, accept type of work when you do a delegation activity. But the truth is, most of us don't have the discipline to go back and inspect the things that we delegate, and that's the main reason that we think delegation doesn't work, because we never follow through on a timely basis. The fourth thing is, does your company and do you have the discipline to follow your guidelines for sales? Oh, by the way, that requires that you have guidelines for sales. That requires that you know what your best customers look like and that you only sell to that type of person. Now, all of us in the private business world, unless we have thousands and thousands and thousands of employees and our name is Amazon, can be very narrow, work in a niche, and sell only to the companies that we like doing with and make us a lot of money. So do you have the discipline to make sure that you follow your guidelines? And do you have the discipline to make sure your sales staff follows the guidelines? Number 5, do you have the discipline to follow the systems in your company? Now, here's something I know which is true about most private business owners I know. I know that most private business owners I know hate systems. Now, they understand the value of systems, but they hate systems in their personal life. And if you've developed systems and you're not running them yourselves, your people see that and they think they have permission not to follow the systems also. When you have systems in your company, you have to follow them too. For example, we have a 48-hour rule in our company, which means that I can't ask our assistant to get anything for me unless I give her 48 hours notice. Now, if I break that rule on a regular basis, what do you think is going to happen in my business? That's right. The people in my business are not going to follow the system either. So if you have a system in place, you have to follow that system. Number 6, you need to have the discipline to focus on activities that add profit to your company. Now, I've talked a lot about profit is not a purpose, but profit is an activity that can be managed, and you can do activities that create profit, and you can do activities that kill profit. What I want you to do is a discipline to focus on the activities that add profit to your company, not take it away. And that's what it is. And number 7, and we'll stop here for the day, is do you have the discipline to fire someone who doesn't fit in? And when I mean someone that doesn't fit in, they might be the wrong person for your company, or they might be in the wrong job in your company. Either one is wrong. Now the challenge comes in, we might have the right person, great fit for our company, in the wrong job. The challenge comes in a small business. We often don't have another job we can move them in. So we leave that person in that job because we like them so much and they're such a good fit, but they're really not technically competent in what they're doing. And then we have the other side. We have somebody who is absolutely great at the job that they do, but they just don't follow any of the values I have. And I call this person the brilliant jerk. Now, all companies get brilliant jerks, and many business owners feel like I can't let that person go because they're too good at their job. And if they go, it's going to cause real problems for your company. The truth is, by leaving them in your company, you're actually having more problems than letting them go. So what are some of the things that you find you could use more discipline with? Why don't you scroll down and let me know in the comments below. Hey, this is Josh Patrick. You're at The Sustainable Business. Thanks a lot for stopping by. I hope to see you back here really soon. And speaking of discipline, finding strategies you can use that are simple and help you become more disciplined, why don't you download our free ebook on hiring for unique abilities? It's a simple system that if you use it and have the discipline to use it, you're going to find that you get the right person in the right seat about 85% of the time. It'll show you a system that's easy to use, and when it's easy, there's a better chance of a system actually being implemented and used. So thanks a lot. And again, I hope to see you back here really soon.